Cool outfit.
Fight!
That was just gross.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Nick and Rain. I almost pointed at you first when I said Nick and Rain. I'm like, that is so wrong.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick. I am the Knick Knack Paddywhack. This is my girlfriend, Rain. Isn't she beautiful?
I know plenty of people were asking a while back having you react to the MK4 endings. So now we have another thing you're going to react to with all of your beverages. We are finally reacting to Mortal Kombat 9 fatalities.
Whatever you guys ask, I'm here. I'm here for it. Let me know.
Alright.
Y'all wanted this, so here I am.
Alright, fatality number 1 with your boy.
I thought he was a robot.
He is a robot.
He had a brain.
He's a robot still.
That's a cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah, cyborg.
There is a difference. A very important difference.
He bleeds blue. That's different. Like Gatorade blue.
Well, it was very snappy. It was to the point of his sword. I think that was a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
It was quick, meaningful. It was precise. I liked it.
Pristine.
As much as I could.
Alright, I'm not gonna try and give away too much of my scores, maybe just like little opinions, because I am planning on ranking these, so yeah, I don't want to spoil that too much, but there you go, first fatality of many.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait.
What?
He has bones?
Yeah, they do. They're like, I don't know, they're like a bunch of machinery and like
He
they
had
have
a
the
full skeleton.
They still have the bones left over. It's all like replaced with machinery. Like the rest of the body is replaced with machinery.
Okay.
Is that factoring into the ranking at all?
Okay, sorry. The fatality itself. Well, you know I don't like knives. So that, I'm gonna have to deduct points for that. But the chain part with the whatever that was pretty cool. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to go a 7 because I didn't like the stab.
Alright, get ready for one of the stupidest ones. You're rolling that dice, you're getting ready to roll a d20.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
That was a D1.
That was
okay?
that was a 1. Oh, d1. Oh. If it was like a 1, it would have like crunched his hand maybe. Like it would have hurt him instead.
No, I meant like if I were to rank it.
Oh, that's
it was
a 1.
supposed to be a joke.
Oh,
like
sorry.
that's a D1 for me. Haha.
Oh, so
Laugh.
So that is a 1. Okay. All right. I was just making for.
I'll give it like a 4.
Okay. I was making sure I understood you. Right. I'm like, oh, so that's a 1. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh. All right. Here's my problem with that. He spawns with fire, turns into a dragon, breathing fire, and then he stops with the fire and chomps the guy. I thought he was going to like blow fire at him and burn him to ashes, or at least like cook your dinner first. Raw meat? That is a health hazard.
We already have concerns about microplastics, and like that's even worse.
Exactly. So, but I kind of liked that one. I'm gonna give it like a 6.75.
6.75. That's so specific. Oh no, it's in his mouth! Ew!
That was just gross. 4.
4?
That wasn't good.
He's also, I don't know if you saw it quickly, but he has horrible hat hair.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not.
I'll show you back in the replay. It's really
Okay,
funny.
the sound.
It might, yeah. Oh.
No! I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it!
It's over. It's over. He's holding him up.
I don't like it! That was yucky! I need to take a shower! Like, that was really gross.
But what do you rate it, though?
I don't... Okay, I mean, okay. If I'm rating it by how grossed out...
I'm gonna get off this screen so I don't have to see it anymore.
Like it. If I rate it by how, like, grossed out I just was, like, solid 10. And I think that's what you guys go for, so...
Probably.
Probably. If I go by how much I hated it, that would be a 10 too.
10s across the board, baby.
Scared.
Have a nice day. I felt that little jolt you did.
That was a little bit more tolerable than the last one. I'll give that like an 8.5. I do really like it. I think it was creative. I think it was on brand to the character. It was just like done and over really fast.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was like 8.5. But one detail I thought was cool was when he lifted him up through,
Oh, you're good.
through like his hips, there were like the ice shards.
Yeah, you can see how
pointing out.
he was frozen inside.
Yeah,
You can see.
that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
8.75.
8.75.
Secret fatality. Not so secret anymore, too. That's actually hilarious.
See, a lot of, don't worry, not all of these are gross out. Some of them are just funny.
That's really funny. I sometimes wish someone would do that to my spine.
With all the, like when you go to the chiropractor's office, give me
Yeah.
one of these, please.
Yeah. I really liked that one. I'm gonna give that one a 10.
Okay, cool. I love
That
that.
was a perfect fatality.
It's a prime example of Sub-Zero's got your back. And Skull. You good?
I'm looking at her titties.
Channeling the Sindel.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Alright, here we go. First one.
I love the. Oh. Okay, Canary.
How is it a perfect line down the head when she blows up half of their head off?
I do not know. That one was different, kind of lackluster, but I didn't know she had screaming powers.
Yeah, she has like banshee powers.
Okay, so I guess it's on brand, but that was also like kind of quick. I don't know. It was almost too simple, so I'm gonna give it like a 6.25.
6.05. Oh, got it. Never mind.
Good job. Okay, so that, I liked that. It expanded upon
What the first one was trying to do.
the first one, which was an accurate representation of what it is like to have a migraine, by the way. I should have mentioned that as a chronic migraine sufferer. But that one, that was like a 7. I liked that one.
Yeah, that one's good. The detail of like glowing out their eyes and ears, and it's like, what? It's like, oh, that's cool.
But I wasn't as grossed out. I'm gonna save ones that really freak me out for the 10s.
And I'm gonna give you, and I am gonna give you a heads up when they get grody, so don't worry. Here we go.
I like what he's doing with his hands.
Okay, it would have. The sound is a little gross there. It would have been a little funny if it were like Looney Tunes and like their feet are just dangling instead.
It sounded like if someone like grabbed a tomato and just
Oh, and
in
like
their hands.
like crush, like when they're trying to like test and ripe, like, oh, how juicy is it? And they like
Yeah, but
squeeze it instead.
Yeah, ugh, I don't like that. Just the thought of that feeling grosses me out. That one was. Can we watch it again? Okay. 8.9?
That's the first not like 0.5 or anything that ends in 0.05 or something like that. We're making progress here. You round it up.
Is it gonna be locusts?
No, it's not.
Oh. I saw pesto. This is really cute. Oh. That's me to the ants in the kitchen.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. You just start quoting Mace Windu when you see like insects in the house.
Pretty much. That one was funny.
You made a very ear-to-ear smile during that. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Overall 9?
Well, no, the last one was 8.9, so I'm gonna say 9.25.
God, Reptile was so ugly in this era. That one sucked. That sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give that a 2.
2, like, for each action he did? Vomit, rip, that's it?
Yeah, well, that was disgusting. And I like the hot version better of Reptile. I don't like this one.
So you're more biased because he looks like a damn bird?
Yeah, he's not sexy, so 2.
Here we go. It's so goofy, but it's so cool.
That one was better than the last one. It flowed nicer. Because he went invisible to do the attack, I had like a delayed reaction for a second. The split happened to his throat, and then I had to like register what I just saw. I was like, wait!
Yeah, it's a sort of remake of his finisher from MK2, but in the old one, he like went invisible, and then they just flipped in half. And then he got out of invisibility, so it's like, okay, this is a better take on it.
He gets style points for that. I want to rate it higher, but I think I'm gonna go 5 because it wasn't gross enough.
It wasn't gross enough?
Well, for like a higher rating. The ones that really like gross me out, I want to rate higher. But this one, it was like gross, but it was solid. So I don't know, like 5 to 6. I'll 6.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Alright, fair enough.
Finish him.
Mortal Kombat, I see you mañana.
Please listen to Princess Nokia's katana after you're done with this.
Okay, go off. Okay, girl boss. That one was snappy. It was to the point. I liked it. 7.
Do you know what my favorite part of that was? That little like and then just like turns him around. Like she does like a very
like, look at me, sir, before I kill you. Look me in the eye.
It was a very flashy turn around, like turn
he
this
wasn't even
over.
looking yet. She was just like, a little bit more to the left, please. Thank you. This one might be too relatable.
Maybe just a little bit. Their head blossom opened like a Venus flytrap.
I liked that she opened the blades inside of them. Like, you really have to consider the strength of one's fingers
To like
to be able to do that.
Especially with fans.
Yeah, for her to just inside someone's
You just did
body.
the
That one was also punchy and I liked
Quick.
it. Yeah, I think I will also give that a 7.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Here comes the Hollywood douchebag himself.
Watch this.
Even though they're dead for like 90% of it, it's so cool. Just that little boom.
How did the head pop back up?
He slammed the body on the ground so hard it bounced up.
Okay.
It doesn't. It breaks physics as a whole. I know.
Yeah, it was very on brand to his character. It was a good length. It had good flow. 8? I don't want to rate him higher than Katana. I don't like him.
Make him a 6.9 then, because that's below Katana both times. 6.99. How about that?
Perfect.
Watch this.
That stopped you from yawning.
And the award goes to...
That part at the end just kills it for me. Just so like, hey, it pushes them over to let them just fall over and end it.
That one was yucky.
The head splitting sound, the shoving it in.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that, because that one I feel was almost even more on brand for his character, but in an over-the-top campy way, and I like camp, so I'm gonna give it a 7.75.
Nice.
Yeah. It also just reminded me of like a Venus flytrap, and I like that.
Finish him.
Too easy.
I kind of like that one.
Really?
I mean, okay, first, I don't understand the physics of how she, like, on one foot with one leg already in the air, just, like, teleported to be in front of her opponent. But it was just, like, also, like, quick and punchy. But it wasn't anything too, like, outstanding. It didn't really, like, stand out in any particular way. So for that, I think I'm just gonna give it, like, a 6. But I liked that one. It was just like quick, intentional, and then it was done. Ugh. I
Look
love
at
that she was like,
Okay, that reminds me. Do you know everyone has a victory pose. Hers, she sets her pole on the ground and then twirls and spins down on it, and it just made me think of that, you doing that. And then she like lands on the ground and goes, and that's how it ends.
okay, queen. 10. No. I did like how flashy that one is. That was definitely better than her first fatality, so I'm gonna give that one an 8.25. I would be her Valentine.
I love her eyes in this one.
She wipes the blood on herself. That was kind of hot. 10. No. Sorry, my brain is needing to reboot real quick after that.
Believe me, you are like with 90% of the MK fan base. They're all like, yeah, boobs.
You know what? Yeah, 10. No.
You can just admit and say 10. I don't care.
I'm gonna say 9. I'm
Okay.
gonna say 9.
I like it a lot.
I feel like there was potential.
Yeah. She grabbed his balls.
That one felt clunky, and I feel like the end pose didn't hit as hard as it did the first time when she like gave them the little kiss. So I'm gonna have to dock points for that and give it a 7.5.
Finish
What's up, Dad?
Just like me for real. Okay.
Huntress!
I was thinking Connor Kenway.
Oh, yeah.
Radun Hageru.
Kenny or Unruly has made the statement, Nightwolf has been the king of bad fatalities, and this one's like way too simple.
It is very simple, but I didn't think it was bad. Bad is a strong word. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 because it was, again, quick, flashy, to the point, but it was also a little bit too short and a little too simple. I don't know. Maybe that's just Nightwolf's personality. We can't knock that. Not everyone can be a stripper baddie who slides down on a pole and goes at the end of it, you know?
The second one.
Okay.
Daggers!
Okay. Okay.
I was looking back at like one of the old videos. It's like that Sector shooting missiles out of his chest and none of them were signed aligned. It reminded me of that.
What movie had that with the girl? Was it Spaceballs?
It might have been, yeah.
That's what that gave. That was kind of cool. I liked that. It's a little bit more visually interesting than his other one, so I'll give it a 6.
This one's so cool.
Did you just say the F word?
None of my Christian servers.
Okay. That was cool. I liked that. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I like just a swipe, 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 and they don't fall
Yeah.
apart, and then it leads to that cool slow-mo kick of like, whoosh, and then they
Yeah.
break apart.
That's why, yeah, that was clever.
Just based on the name, you kind of get the idea what it's gonna be.
Basketball.
You were kind of right.
How? How? He didn't even break apart in the shape of a net.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I cannot logically get behind this fatality. What did I give the last one?
You gave it like a 7 or 8.
This is a 4.
You wish he would turn into cubes?
Yes!
He turned into little like Wheaties
Yeah,
or whatever.
yes, I wish he turned into Wheaties.
If I could ever do this cosplay, I'd do it. Get
You
ready.
could. That's a cool outfit. What? Why?
That was cool, wasn't it?
No! I give it a 10.
There we go. What the hell?
You got there eventually. Why are you crawling toward him? Crawl away!
You know, if they put the one chick from Portal in this game, that could easily be a fatality of hers.
Oh my god, you're right.
People made the joke that this is Portal Kombat. That was it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it made me think of Dante.
Oh, from the anime, yeah.
Yeah. So that one was a little, it was good, but it was not as disturbing as the first one. So I'm going to give it an 8.25. Where's the smoke coming from?
His body.
Oh, he pushed it inside of them. Ew!
That stink.
Have you seen, is it Superstar? Where
Uh.
she's like, Superstar.
Oh yeah.
She's like, sometimes I like have my hands under my pits and I whip them out really quick and I... Do you remember that?
It's coming back to me. Yeah.
If you can find a clip, put it there so people know what I'm talking about. But that's what that reminds me of. He's just like...
So okay, I think you made it funnier than it was.
If you think of it like that, it's an 8.75. Without the Superstar reference, it is a mere 4.
Damn.
That one was kind of boring.
It happens fast, but it's in one of those like what just happened kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time ranking this one. It didn't wow me, and I kind of just want to give it like a 4. It was okay. It was on brand. It was good. It was good for him. Love that for him,
I love that for him.
but not for me.
Robosex.
What?
It's Robosex.
Oh.
I just love how he just goes, shoots it all, looks at the audience. Yeah.
It's like when you're bowling and you just throw the the ball and hope it hits something and you turn around and celebrate, but then it like goes into the gutter. Except he definitely got a strike in this situation. So it was good.
It's quick and it's stylish. That's the thing I like.
It's quick,
About
it's
this
stylish. I will give it a 7.5. Ew.
That took a minute to like hit.
Well, I had to process what happened to the limbs and watch them like swing there for a second because I wasn't sure if anything else was gonna happen. But I liked that one more than the first one. So I'm gonna give that one like an 8.5.
All right, ready for the next one? You're looking at him again, aren't you?
No! sorry. What? How? How? That's not even... What?
You're more fascinated than anything.
Some of these really trip me up, because I get that they're supposed to do things that most people can't do, and it's supposed to be over the top and silly, but like, how? There's no feasible way you could do that even in a fantastical universe, but she just did.
She proved the haters wrong.
Purely for my astoundment, I'm gonna give it an 8.
I almost need him in the face.
Good. I'm giving that a 2. It was clunky. It was slow. It was like, it was just too slow. Imagine if someone went, ha! In front of you and then just paused. And you were just like,
No!
Maybe he was distracted by her boobs. I don't know.
You don't know. He has a mask visor. He could have been looking down the whole time.
But it was like, ha! 2 seconds pass. Ha! Are we gonna kiss? And then she flips over. Like, that was just, it was so slow.
Like, I wish it was done more fancy, where it was like, wrap, and then like do like some weird flips, and then pull it, and then it would shoot it up or something.
Yeah.
It feels too real and grounded, where it's like, I mean, except for the head being ripped off, but like...
Right. I mean, it can even be done realistically a little bit quicker. But just how slow it was made it just seem a little bit less... I don't know. I didn't like it. Alright, next up we got Cyborg from Teen Titans. I like that he wound it up. Oh, shit. Oh my god.
I like how the body politely sat down when they died, just... okay, bend the legs, sit down, and then extend their legs.
That was proper falling form. Good
Yeah.
for him. Even in death, he remembered how to fall safely.
So I kind of want to sell you on this instead, because so many people in the community said that it would have been better if it were done backwards. But someone said, what if you rip their arms off first, and as they're screaming, he flips them around, just claps them with their own arms? I'm like, that would have been so much cooler. Like, they did it backwards.
Cool. I do like that he, like, wound it up, though. He was like, alright.
You definitely peaked the mic there.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I think backwards it would have been a little bit better. I will give that one like a 5.25.
End up again.
He just curb stomps his head off him.
He did a football kick.
5.5. What I liked most about that is when he pushed his hand through their chest and was holding their heart.
Like,
He
hey,
was
look
holding
at this.
it in front of their face and made them watch as he broke it in front of them.
It's very simple, like a heart rip, but it's like, how do we take it to the next step? And it's fun.
Yeah, that one I think I will also give a 5.5. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna give that a 6.25.
Just a little better.
That was better. Well, maybe like a 6.75. I like that this one dragged it out a little bit longer and was a little bit flashier, and it wasn't just the heart thing. I thought the fact that he ripped the head off and shoved it into the chest was actually quite funny. So
And then he takes the heart and he puts it on top of where the head was.
that would have been funnier. If he did that too, that would have been funny. But no, I'll give this one a 6.75.
I'm gonna say this, heads up. This is a little disturbing. I might have to blur this out because it's a little too real, I will say.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Ew.
one sucks. I don't like that one.
That is very real. I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that. I don't. And then it was just so douchey how he ended it.
Yeah, he's like, pop, pop, and like celebrating, like
Yeah.
taking someone down.
I don't like that one at all. I don't like No, I'm giving that like a 2.
You can see why it would be so challenging to like bring him back, because it's like this dude is too real with his stuff.
It's like poor taste.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like what it insinuates or glorifies.
It's like, oh, tase and then shoot someone in the face. It's like,
yeah.
see, like it was fun seeing some, depending on how you find it fun, but like seeing someone get their heart ripped out, then their head ripped off, and then the head shoved back. It's like
goofy.
It's goofy. Like,
yeah.
But this is like, okay, it feels too real.
Yeah, it's a little too close to home.
Like, even if it's like, oh, well, the head blew up, it's like, still, like, that still feels too real, where I'm like, it's too uncomfortable for me. And up.
He kind of looks like John Cena. Okay, so this is like when you go bowling, and you throw the ball, and you strike the fun pose, and you kind of look over your shoulder like, did it hit? That's the same vibe.
But like the vibe
again.
But he's still like kind of peeking over. Like, is it cool? Like, is it paying off?
Do we get it? Or like you throw the basketball and you try and walk away, but you're like, did I hit?
You're listening for the swish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact: they put Kratos in this game, and when you do this fatality on him, instead of him panicking, he like tries to like channel it to like hold the explosion in.
Really?
And it still doesn't work, but
That's kind of cool.
yeah. This one,
That was pretty goofy. I like that one. I'll give it like a 6. It was pretty good.
yeah, it's not a dud, but a little more like of a blast, you'd say. I will give you a heads up. I am gonna have to give you some context of this one. It's over. Okay, I'm just going to the next screen. All right, the clown's gone. The clown's gone. Rain loves clowns, by the way.
I don't like it. 0.
He's not a clown.
Okay. That's gnarly.
That laugh. Oh.
I feel like he would be my uncle and named Steve or something, and like we would all make fun of his laugh in the family.
It's like he was trying to do a supervillain laugh, but he just couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that one like a 7.75. I actually kind of liked that. That was kind of cool.
It's creative.
It's creative. It kind of made me uncomfortable. I was like, ooh, he's making him do it himself. Like, I don't know.
And it's kind of hard to hear it with the voice and the sound effects, but you can hear him like, no, as he's like grabbing his own
really?
head. Yeah. Nope, wrong one.
I like his outfit.
It's simple.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. There's like cables hanging out.
But when it's like other combatants, it's bones. It's like part of their bones. It's like, how? He like cut right through here.
That makes no gosh darn diddly dang sense, if you ask me.
That or he needs like his blade sharpened if it's like dragging up a bit and it's messing up.
I'm sorry, even then, as someone who has studied anatomy and physiology, that's a no from me, dog. That's not possible. But I feel like I'm getting desensitized.
Now you know how I feel when I make these.
Yeah, because like this, if like we started with this, I feel like I would have been like, ugh! But now I'm just kind of like, cool.
Wow.
A dude bisected.
Good anatomy here.
I'm gonna have to deduct points for not a clean cut on the arms. That was just a little bit of a slip up on their part.
But he does make up for it for a clean cut down the middle though.
He does. So I'm gonna give that one like a 9.25.
Damn, that's pretty high.
It was honestly just really good. It was a solid fatality. Like a record, baby, right round, round. Used in my head, right round, right round. That was great. That was a 10.
It's so good.
That was really good.
That is my favorite Baraka fatality.
Yeah, that was solid.
I love that little laugh he does. When then they like somehow spins like rocket fast. Oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, like my ancestors would be proud. I can tell he's Italian. We gotta get him in the. He kind of reminds me of Havoc.
Oh, like melted cheese body.
Yeah. It's like if Havoc and Freddy Krueger had a baby.
Well, he's burnt to a crisp, which is why his body's like that.
He doesn't look burnt. That was boring. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. Because I like his weapon. I don't like the name of this one.
You might not like it then.
I don't think. Ah!
Why is it red?
Ah! Ah!
From what I learned from like watching like dev diaries, they had such a hard time with this one.
The creators of the game?
Yeah, the guys who made the fatalities, they had like a hard time making the Sub-Zero part work, or the person who gets finished. So what they did is they had like someone with like a pillow and the actor fall on them and they'd slowly lower them. And then they said the hard time was like keeping them held there for a while.
Oh.
And then there's like a mess up where like the person holding them down is like, I can't hold them, and then they just collapse on them instead.
For the efforts the team went through, I am going to rank this one an 8.9.
It's like the guy from
I did the arm thing here too. Sorry to cut you.
Oh, you're good. I was about to say it's like Monty Python. The dude's like, how about we call it a draw? Or like, 'tis but a scratch, like the flesh wound.
Yeah.
I do like the Gronk spike at the end that he does.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm gonna give it like a 7.8.
Okay. He's a surgeon too.
A sturgeon? How fishy. I'm sorry, what?
My favorite part is he does that SpongeBob, the power within.
The power
within.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna eat it. I thought he
Rips
was
them out.
cooking up some barbecue.
He was gonna like cook them up, and then people were gonna come up and then
Yeah.
like eat food. He's gonna teleport and go to like his like homemade koi pond and like sit down, and that's how it ends.
Yeah. That one was weird, very quirky. I think we're gonna go with a 6. What did I rate the last one?
You gave the last one like a 7-ish.
Okay, never mind. I'll give it like an 8.
Just because it was different, like ripping the
Yeah.
brain and heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I feel so bad. We've been killing him for so long. So
Now he finally gets payback on himself.
let me touch some doodads.
Beep boop beep boop boop beep boop. Okay, Melina. Oh.
I'm taking you with me. I just realized we've been finishing off Cyber Sub-Zero so much, and then he finally does a finisher to like redeem everything that he's gone through, and he still finishes himself off to finish the opponent.
Should we switch it to like Cyrax or something just so he can have sweet victory?
Yeah! Let's go, buddy! You did it! Woo! That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
8 and 8.
Derp. He hit the gritty.
He did.
He did the
hit
gritty.
That one was interesting.
It's a gritty out of 10 for me.
It's a gritty out of 10. Period. I don't like it. 8.75. I felt that.
Hang on.
That's funny. 9.25.
I don't know if you saw it because I don't know if you were like turned away, but her bottom arms were beating the hell out of them with their arms, and her top arms are just doing this.
Oh? I did not see that.
I'll flash a little thing in the replay so you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this one's kind of funny too.
Yeah.
And then this is like the cherry on top, just endlessly applauding.
That's great. I never thought I'd meet anyone who wore more sunscreen than I did. What is with these fatalities? Why?
It never ends.
I don't like that.
You don't?
I mean, 9. But like,
He never stops.
I admire the gusto and the devotion to the cause. He's very passionately doing. I mean, I give it a 9 if you make it stop.
All right, making it stop. Dude's got killer cardio and upper body strength and obliques to be able to rotate and do that all day.
Right. It was just like 2 in a row where they beat the person with their own body parts. Like, what a way to go.
It's iconic. I love this one so much. Anyone remember when this was Scorpion's fatality at that E3 trailer in 2010?
Okay.
I still think it's not that great.
I don't love it. I think Scorpion's was better, actually. It was just kind of boring. I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 5. Like, it was okay.
It's very straightforward, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like,
And,
once-
I like straightforward sometimes, but it was just kind of like, it didn't pack a punch.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, legs are cut off, and it's like, alright, they're level with his arm. It's like, you know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen next.
It's like, how many times have I seen people lose limbs? A lot. You're gonna have to do a little bit more to make it fun.
You're like American Idol Simon Cowling him right now.
That's kind of how I feel.
Oh, way to be original.
Yeah, sorry. I like her. Is she a good guy?
She's bad. She works for the bad guys.
If she's bad, I don't want to be good.
Finish him.
You're not gonna like it. I'm saying it right now. I wanted to give you a little bit of the context about her absorbing blood, so that's why that made sense.
Okay. With that in mind, I wish something happened after. Like, for her to just, like, do the bloodbath and then just nothing. Like, what was the point of powering up? It just, like, it resulted in nothing.
Readying herself for the next fight, but it's like...
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay, oh, that's fun. It's like a
just-
fountain that they make.
It was just, like, gross for the sake of being gross. I wish that they would have done something with that after. Like, one last cool move now that she was powered up. I don't know. That one, it was yucky. I'm gonna give it, like, a 4.25.
So this is why she powered up.
Ew! Ew! What? Ew! Ew! What are the ew? Is it ew? What are the spikes?
It's blood. That's
Ugh.
blood.
10.
And gross out or overall?
Yeah.
That one was I should have given you a better disclaimer that yeah, her finishers are very grody if you don't like.
I don't like her anymore. Good. I need Kenshi therapy after that.
Sub-Zero.
He's here to help you.
Kenshi.
He is. I love Kenshi. I'm a little neat bit. Oh! 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 I thought we were cool. Okay, that was dope.
Okay, I will say there is one element missing because he has a helmet on. If he does it to someone who's not a cyborg, their eye gets stuck to the camera. So that's like a little thing that's like missing because it's a cyborg.
I'm giving that one a 11.
It's so funny. Just blab, blab,
That
blab.
one might be my favorite out of all of them.
And not even Kenshi bias, it's just that good.
Yeah. Maybe a little Kenshi bias.
I knew it. I don't know what that was that he did.
I don't know either. So again, a lot of these are bisecting people. I liked that that one was a little bit more unique. It wasn't just like pulling them apart or even holding the weapon and then doing it. He like threw them into it. So that was kind of cool. I'll give it like an 8. Well, I don't know, 7.75.
I like the little detail. Like you can see when he like grabs the blade, they're like, no, like shielding themselves, and he throws it over them.
Yeah.
And then pushes them, and then it's like, oh, and then they like go right into it.
Like it subverted expectation, and I liked that.
Yeah.
It was just like a really unique way to do the bisecting, and I appreciate that about it. I don't know. I'll give this one.
Still sticking with a 7.75.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Rain.
This is my fatalities. This is what I would do to you if you pissed me off.
Sub-Zero.
This is a visual representation of me ensuring all of my friends are hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. Everyone drink water right now.
So, what did you think of that one?
I actually really liked it. I'm giving that one a 10. That was actually very unique. I liked the inflating part was actually really funny to me. And yeah, I liked that one. 10. Ooh.
It's kind of hard to tell because of like the cybernetic parts, but if you see it to a human, he like cuts here and it's their jaw that's left.
Oh.
So he like just gets right above it and it's just, oh.
That's a fun play on the head coming off thing, because I feel like it's either, I've said this word way too many times in the past however long it has been, but bisecting, it's either bisecting or it's the limb comes off at the knees and the head comes off and possibly the arms come off. Like that's just kind of all of them in a different capacity each time.
But the fact that like he created a water bubble and broke their legs
Yeah.
in and then made a hydro cutter and swipe, it makes it different and stands out.
Right. So, God, this is hard. I have never realized how difficult it is to do a ranking. Okay.
Now you get why these
you do
take
so
so
good.
long.
This is so hard. I'll give it like an 8.5 because I liked it better than. I like that it was unique in the realm of limbs coming off.
Did you know that if he worked at a supermarket, he would be called Freddy Krueger? My band director in high school told me that.
Yeah, well, did you know that Mortal Kombat is based off a Nordic fairy tale? It was a Finnish hymn.
Bah, dumbcha.
Zinger. Okay. First off, opportunity missed, because I thought when he was like behind him, like stabbing into him, he was gonna be like, hey little mama, let me whisper. And that didn't happen, and I'm a little disappointed.
Just whisper in his ear. It's free real estate.
Yeah. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Like just something, you know, give me something. Instead he just went That one was pretty solid.
Now, I know you don't know the reference to, you haven't seen the movie, and I
will
think
never
you
watch
never
it.
will. It's a reference to the one from the 1980s, the first one. He pulls, that sound is really good.
I
to
don't
me.
like the sound.
He pulls Johnny Depp, because he was very young at this time, like starting off in his career, and he pulled him into his bed, and then just shoots it all up. So it's a reference to the first movie, not even the one that he's based off of. If he did this in Dead by Daylight, that would have been cooler than what he does.
8.6. 8.6. It was creative. Freddy's Ting ting.
The wave and then slam the door on their arm.
That was funny. Ting ting. What did I get the last one?
8.6. You broke from the point something fives.
8.5. I don't know. I give it a Freddy out of 10.
A Freddy at a Daddy.
A Freddy out of Daddy.
So huge shout out to Mitsuones, I hope I said that right, because I don't have a PlayStation and we don't have a PlayStation copy, so we are looking at the Kratos fatalities here. So this is for the PS3 version with Kratos from God of War, first one.
On your knees. I need the emotional support.
Kratos.
Alright, so what'd you think of that one?
That one was kind of boring. It was cute, but 6.75.
I'd say a 6 range too. My only
Yeah.
complaint with it is that it lingers too long.
What I liked about it that was different from some of the others is they turned him around on his
And they're like, what? And then
yeah. A lot of them will like cut off the knees.
it'll be like, hey, look this way.
Yeah, they'll like cut off the knees, but they'll make you look at them. I kind of like that they were backwards.
I like that that's at least a little different, especially looking at all the cutting in half, cutting people apart. It's like, oh, it changes it up slightly.
Yeah. Medusa! My girl! Free her!
Kratos
She
wins.
did nothing wrong!
As we were saying free Britney, we should have said free Medusa.
That's what I'm saying. 10 out of 10.
Funny enough, that is the only fatality in this game that has no blood.
Maybe that's why I liked it so much.
Because it was more like a wow factor.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they froze in stone and then break them. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
I genuinely liked that. 10.
So that was Rain's reaction to every single fatality in Mortal Kombat.
You asked for this. So if it's not what you wanted, I don't know what you expected.
Overall, what did you think of them? Which one of them was your favorite? Which one of them was your least favorite?
Okay, my favorite was Kenshi. That was
Blap, blap,
Yeah.
blap.
that was really good. My least favorite had to be Striker, the first one of his. That was just like
Shooting him in the face.
it was a little too uncomfortable to watch. It was too realistic. The further we went through Mortal Kombat fatalities, the more desensitized and like thrown into madness I feel like I became. But that one like pulled me out of it for a second. I was like, whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
But I guess like out of the goofy ones, I can't even remember which one was my least favorite because they were so like immemorable. I don't know. I can't even remember which ones I didn't like. That's how just like insignificant they were to me.
Hey, thank you for watching these, and sorry that a lot of these were not fun to watch, especially that Tug of War Noob Saibot one.
Okay, maybe that was my least favorite.
Like in terms of gore.
Yeah.
Like cool, like your favorite is probably Kenshi's, and then goriest, like the cringy gore one's probably that one.
Yeah. Some of them are just too uncomfortable. Or no, the clown.
Oh,
That was my least favorite, actually. But, I mean, it's okay. I'm just, like, paying the girlfriend of a YouTuber tax right now. I just doing what I am required. I don't know. I'm just here to vibe, so.
if you guys did like it, this was a lot of fun. We have been talking about doing this for quite some time, so
Like a
please
year.
consider dropping a like, subscribing, and sharing. It truly means a ton. We're close to
Click the button.
we're close to 40,000 subscribers.
Oh my god, good job!
We're so close.
I'm so proud of you. Wait, you have an eyelash. Make a wish.
But yeah, so if you want, thank you for
You're
catching
welcome.
that. So yeah, if you want to see us do maybe more fatalities down the line, or maybe like the super moves where like you see bones breaking, we could do that next maybe. Those are more grounded, not as realistic, so don't worry.
Whatever you guys tell me to do in the comments. That's how I'm here today, so just let me know what you want to see.
And we'll get Tums so you don't get stomach sick at them.
Yep, I will get my 3 beverages and I will power through.
Alright, as always, thank you so much for your continuous support. My name's Nick,
I'm Rain.
and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Fight!
Bye-bye!